Hey guys, welcome back to these tutorials where we are building a food delivery app with React Native and Firebase. We're going to continue from where we stopped last time. In this video, we're going to implement the sign out. We have to make it possible that when a user signs in inside your application, they are also able to log out of your application. So let me just demonstrate what we're gonna do today. I think so far we have done all this. You should be able to sign in your app the way that I'm doing. You can put your email address and password, and Firebase will authenticate the user and give them access to your app. I think my password was 123456 if I'm not mistaken. Let me sign in. You should do the same process, and you should also be able to get access to the app the way that I've done it. So right now you are able to sign in as I've just done, but if you go to the sign out button, you'll see that you cannot be logged out of the app. So the user should be able to log out the application if they wish to, and we're going to implement that. This is going to be a short video because signing out is very simple. Firebase has made everything very simple. So you can see that the sign out button is on the drawer navigator, but this you can put it anywhere in your application, but I just find it very convenient for it to be located at this place. And before we proceed, if it's your first time to watch this video, I recommend you to watch the previous videos as well, so that you can be on the same page with everyone else. And without wasting any time, you can open your code editor. I have mine open already. We're going to where this sign out button is. It is on the drawer navigator, so you can go to your source folder. I'm inside my source folder already, but you can open yours. You have your source folder here. Open that and go to component and go to drawer content. This is where all these elements are. This is where we created all those elements. And if you scroll down, this is the sign out button. This is this button here at the bottom, and you can see you have sign out here. And now we're going to create a function so that when you press there, you are logged out. So you can scroll up, and the first thing that we must do, we're going to import the auth instance from Firebase. So import this, and once you've imported that, we're going to create a function that will log the user out. So inside this component, I'm going to create an asynchronous function. I'm going to say async. The function name, I'm going to call it as sign out. And I'm going to try, and if there's an error, we should also be able to catch the error. So let me include that and say error. Sorry for that. Can just say that, and let me also import a component from React Native. And okay, this is imported already, alert component, so that if there's any error, or for any reason the user is unable to sign out, we should get a notification. So here I'm just gonna say alert . and then we pass the error code like that. And inside here it's very simple. We're just gonna say auth we access the sign out method. Sorry for that noise. And if then we are able to sign out, there's something that I want to do. We're gonna console log the user is signed out. So this is a callback that if the user has been successfully signed out, let me console.log user successfully signed out. And that's it for the sign out function. As I said, it's a very simple thing to do. Firebase has made a lot of things very simple. Now let's go to the button. This is where the button is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this button inside a touchable view or touchable component. I'm gonna say touchable opacity, for example. I think we must first import that. Let's import touchable opacity component from React Native. Touchable opacity. Yes, import that and then you can use it. Touchable opacity. You can put that here at the bottom, close touchable opacity. Let's save that for now and see if there's any error so far. Everything seems to be fine. Then let's listen from a press event. So on press we're gonna have a callback. So we're gonna say sign out. We call sign out function, and I think that's it. So let me try to click on sign out. Okay, there seems to be nothing happening. Oh, sorry, I have to check on the console. Okay, there's nothing that's happened. Okay, instead of putting this event here, let's simply take it from the icon and see if this will respond. Oh, sorry, I still had to save this. You can see that I didn't save. Let me save that. Okay, and let's go to the drawer again and have this console. Let me click. Okay, there seems to be nothing happening. I have to check why is it that we're having this problem. I see the problem. You will see that I did put this in the wrong place. I think just make sure you copy this or you cut this and put it inside the try. sorry for that. And so that was the mistake I made. That's why this was not working. And if you scroll down, then you don't need to have these two on press event, so you can remove detachable opacity. We can just remain with on press event inside the icon. So, and let's save and try, see if this will work for us. If I click on that, awesome, you see we have successfully signed out the user. You have the user successfully signed out. So that is looking good. And now you are signed out, but you're still inside the application. So we need to use our context in order to update the sign-in state of the user. If you go to auth reducers, you can see that you have update sign-in. You're gonna have to update this so that we can be able to log the user out. And to do that, we're going to import the context to this, and you can scroll up. Okay, from here you can say just import. What's the name of the context again? Let me see what's the name of the context. So going to import sign-in context. Sign-in context. Import this, and we must also then you consume this context inside this component. So we're going to scroll down, and here going to say const can say dispatch okay, this will be a second argument, but it's okay. Dispatch what are we supposed to dispatch signed in. We can just copy this so we don't type it with a mistake. And then we say this equal to use context. Sorry for the noise. Use context, and then we're gonna pass the sign-in context like that. Okay. And now when we click on the sign-in, okay, inside here, if this is successful, we can now delete this or leave it for now. Then we're gonna say dispatch signed in and type, we're gonna say you can go to the reducer, and this is the type. Gonna say update sign-in. You can copy that, update sign-in, and then we have to pass some payload. and this will be an object. And if you see there, so we're gonna pass the user token, and say user token, and then we're gonna set it to let's see, if you go to your drawer navigator, or I mean the root navigator, sorry, you see that this can be either null or it can be something else. So if it's null, we assume that the user is signed out. So we're gonna pass that, and we save. Now let me close the app, because you are signed out already according inside our backend. Firebase assume that this user is signed out, so we have to log in before we do anything. So let me reopen this project. Okay, you can see that because in Firebase we are signed out, when you come here it will be signed out. So let's sign in, expressfood@gmail.com, and the password, we sign in. Now if I click on the sign out, we should be logged out of our application. If I click there, we are signed out, and for some reason we still not. Why is it? Okay, let me check again. I think there might be a mistake somewhere. Okay, there's a mistake. You can see that I did put user token in small letter, but if you go to our reducer, you see that user token, the T is capital letter. So I can just copy that and delete that. I think that was the mistake, and save. Then close the app again and open it. So this should now work. I'm 100% sure this should work, but let's see. We're going to sign in, expressfood@gmail.com. So if you go there and click on sign out, awesome, now you are signed out. So this is what we wanted to achieve, and in your Firebase account you will also see that the user is signed out. And yeah, this is industry standard, so you can apply this to any project. It's very simple, really. Firebase makes the authentication very simple. So I'm gonna sign in again, expressfood@gmail.com, and I'll put the password. So if I go again there on sign out, just click on that, you see that we get signed out of our application. So that's all that I wanted to achieve in this app. In the next video we're going to handle the Google sign-in, and that will also be a short video, because yeah, there are a lot of things are done already. And if you are not subscribed yet to this channel, please do subscribe and like this video if it really helps you. and support this channel by subscribing. That's all that I'm asking from you, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, keep safe and take care. Bye bye.